All my research shows that CEOs expect dramatic changes in their organisations over the next 2 to 5 years. These changes will be driven by market dynamics, business model innovation, and the emergence of technology as a real disruptor in the marketplace. Innovation required to adapt to these changes will need to be driven from the top of the organisation. External collaboration will be indispensable in terms of bringing about effective change within the organisation, and thus organisations will need to work much more effectively, creatively and innovatively. Employees, therefore, will need to think broadly, act personally, and make change meaningful. And CEOs and their senior management teams will need to develop the attributes of real creative leaders. Yet, when I speak to CEOs and their senior management teams in organisations, only 1 out of 3 has had any exposure at all to creativity and innovation training. Thus, when I begin to work with your organisation around creativity and innovation, there are 2 elements that are crucial that I will begin to work with you on. And that is to develop your individual creative capabilities, how you perceive creativity, how you work creatively, where you see the impediments are to your creativity, where your fears and your blind spots might be. And the second element I will work on is work with your team as a whole to expose them to and get them to understand how creative collaboration works. When we do that, we can then start to think about how creativity might be looked at inside the organisation. And my research again shows that most innovation within the organisation is tactical. And if creativity and innovation is only ever tactical in an organisation, it will not work. The organisation will not embed innovation and creativity as core business values. It's absolutely vital that creativity and innovation are looked at, 1 from a strategic perspective and 2 from a tactical perspective. So when I begin to work with your organisation, we'll talk strategy. What might your organisation look like in the future with these highly developed managers and this highly now surfaced way of operating creatively? And once we have an understanding of that, then we can start to talk about the tools and interventions that are required in order to work tactically to implement the creative or innovation strategy that you have. And these leadership programs that I have developed all work from that premise. We begin by understanding how you work individually. Secondly, we look at how the team works collaboratively, and then thirdly, we move into thinking about the organisation from a strategic innovation perspective. And it may take just 1 simple intervention because your organisation may be well on the path to creativity and innovation, or it might require a series of interventions and programs over some time, usually 12 months or 18 months, that will enable people to feel confident, managers at all levels within the organisation feel confident about the way they can apply their creative thinking and innovation to your organisation. After all, it's the people in your organisation who are passionate about creativity and innovation that will drive the organisation into the future.